The day opens inside a normally peaceful public library, where silence is treated almost like sacred law. Students quietly read books, others type softly on library computers, and the atmosphere feels calm, until the voice of the librarian suddenly echoes throughout the entire building. Miss Oglethorpe, the library's overly authoritative librarian, loudly announces for students to sign the waiting list book if they want computer access. Ironically, her booming voice completely disrupts the very quiet environment she constantly demands everyone else preserve. Though the students are visibly accustomed to her behavior, one student in particular, Corey, can't help but notice the contradiction. Nearby at a table, Corey and his friend are casually joking around and laughing among themselves. Their laughter quickly catches Ms. Oglethorpe's attention. She storms over and loudly lectures them about library etiquette, emphasizing how disruptive noise will not be tolerated. Corey respectfully nods while she scolds them, but once she walks away, he whispers to his friend that she's the loudest person in the entire library and a complete hypocrite. Determined to expose the contradiction in a harmless but embarrassing way, Corey decides to play a practical joke. He walks over to the computer waiting list book, pretending to sign up legitimately. However, instead of writing his own name, he secretly writes down 2 fake names designed to sound inappropriate when spoken aloud.
Can I have everyone's attention, please? When I say your name, please report to assigned computers. Ben Dover. Is Mr. Ben Dover present? Ben Dover, please.
The library becomes awkwardly silent. Several students look around in confusion, while Corey struggles to contain his laughter.
Time is up. Ben Dover has just lost his turn.
Still unaware she's been set up, Ms. Oglethorpe moves on to the next name on the list. She loudly announces,
Seymour Butts. Is Mr. Seymour Butts available? Seymour Butts, please.
This time, the entire library erupts into louder laughter and confusion. Some students stare at each other in disbelief, while Ms. Oglethorpe is repeatedly shouting the phrase, "Seymour Butts," across the quiet library. As the confusion and non-stop laughter echo throughout the library, Ms. Oglethorpe's superior, Susan, overhears the growing commotion from her office. Concerned by the disturbance, she steps in to temporarily relieve Ms. Oglethorpe from the chaotic situation and requests a private discussion regarding the unfortunate misunderstanding. For demanding children to bend over to Seymour Butts, Ms. Oglethorpe was requested to take the following week off by her superior. The irony of constantly preaching about silence and discipline when her own loud behavior made her the biggest disruption in the building. Sometimes the loudest contradiction comes from the people enforcing the rules. If you expect others to practice discipline and respect, you should lead by example instead of becoming the very behavior you criticize.